Hey, what's up? It's your boy Serrano. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Samsung Galaxy A14 5G up against the Samsung Galaxy A15 5G. But if you're brand new to the channel, I truly appreciate you for coming through. If you're new, do me a solid. Make sure you subscribe and get notified for more videos just like this. But if you're already a part of the crew, salute. So in today's video, I actually wanted to compare the Samsung Galaxy A14 5G against the Samsung Galaxy A15 5G. And this is actually going to be a close battle. But the first question you're probably asking is it like smart to actually upgrade from the Samsung Galaxy A14 5G to the A15 5G? And to answer your question, like just as a tech reviewer, I would definitely probably say yes. But if you're the type of person who was just using your smartphone as a daily consumer, then I would probably say it would still be all right to actually use the Samsung Galaxy A14 5G. But make sure you guys stay locked into the end of the video because I want to talk about why I think the Samsung Galaxy A15 5G has a few more features that we're going to get into that I want to talk about. So overall, let's start out with the overall bodies of each device and the overall build quality. Now, you can see on the Samsung Galaxy A14 5G, it has a nice sound when you actually wipe it down. That's because it has this texture to it and it feels really good in the hand. It's actually got some grip. The sides are actually flat, so it feels really nice when you're holding it. You can see you have the triple camera setup that we'll get into in a little bit later on in the video, but it has a really nice feel to it because it has that vinyl finish, like sort of like the feel that you would get if you were rubbing your finger on a record. I don't know if you have ever touched one of those, but that's exactly what it feels like. And then on the A15 5G, you're actually getting an all smooth surface. So it does attract my fingerprints because I do have like sweaty hands or whatever. So it's gonna attract like oils from your hands on here. So I just want to throw that out there, but it does have a nice finish on the back. Now, when it comes to the camera setups, they are actually both 50 megapixel cameras on both of these cameras right here. So you can see that we have a 50 megapixel camera on the A15 and we also have a 50 megapixel on the A14. But you actually get a 5 megapixel wide angle camera on the A15 and you get a 2 megapixel macro and portrait, and then you get a 2 megapixel macro on the A15. So the thing is that you get the wide angle camera on the A15 and you only get the macro and the portrait on the A14, but we'll get into that in a little bit. And then you can see both have side mounted fingerprint sensors. But one of the things about the sides of the A15 is that it's much flatter. And when you actually look at the corners of each phone, like this one is more rounded off on the A14, whereas on the A15, it's boxed off. So definitely it's going to be a nicer feel in the hand with the A14 and the 15. But if you like rounded corners, definitely go with the A14. And if you like the flat edges, I could definitely say that the A15, I kind of prefer that design. Your 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. You're also getting an additional mic on both, and you're gonna get a speaker, bottom firing speaker on both. You do get expansion right here up to 1 terabyte on each of these guys. So you can actually see that when you put them close together and you look at them side by side, that the A14 5G is like definitely taller. And so the Samsung Galaxy A14 5G is going to be slightly bigger at 6.6 inches. And the Samsung Galaxy A14, 15 is going to be 6.5 inches. So you're going to see a little bit of a difference when it comes to the heights for sure, when it comes to the top and bottom. So it's definitely going to be slightly bigger pause when it comes to the Samsung Galaxy A14. But the difference is that you actually get an AMOLED display on the Samsung Galaxy, 15 right here. And what happens is that the blacks on the display look absolutely gorgeous because they blend in right with the bezels of the phone, making it look like it's basically using the entire screen. So you do get a really nice panel on the Samsung A14. It's a TFT LCD IPS display, and they're both 20:9 aspect ratio. They're both 1080 by 2400, but the only difference is that the Samsung Galaxy A15 is going to be 1080 by 2340, which is slightly lower pixel density, and even in the pixels per inch, you're getting 405 on this display of the A14, but you're getting 396 on the Samsung Galaxy A15. Kind of just want to do a speed test between both of these so you could really see which one opens up apps better. So let's do the Game Hub on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's try the Play Store on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. And that was the A14. It looked like. Let's do Chrome. 1, 2, 3. We could do the clock, the store, and looked like it was slightly quicker on the A14, but that's because I didn't turn on the options yet. A Bible app. 1, 2, 3. And that looked like the A14 again. Let's do the Play Store. 1, 2, 3. That even looked like it was the A14 again, so I'm not sure. The A14 looks like it's taking it every single time. X. So the A14 seems to be keeping up with the A15 5G, as you can see right here. So, that gives you an idea, basically, how much of speed difference you're going to be getting when you're going through apps and stuff like that. 90 hertz or 60 hertz to save battery, but you're going to definitely want to look at the high refresh rate because it does look pretty cool when you're actually scrolling. But the other thing is that you're also going to get screen sharing. Like if you go down right here on the Smart View, you're going to notice that you do get the Smart View feature on the Samsung Galaxy A15, so it can pair up via to a smart TV, whereas the A14 doesn't have that feature. Now they both do have the NFC, which is cool. You kind of see the differences of gameplay. So I actually tapped the A14 5G first when I loaded up PUBG, and I tapped it before the A15, and what seems like is happening is that the A15 is loading up much quicker than the A14 when it comes to like performance. It just seems to be way more responsive and everything like that. So you can see how long the A14 was taking, and I actually hit it like 5 seconds before I hit the A14. You actually get 4 gigabytes of RAM on both, but when it comes to the A15 5G, you're actually going to get 128 gigabytes of internal storage versus the 64 gigabytes of internal storage. So yeah, it looks like we're getting a faster fingerprint sensor on the A14. I'm not sure why. That almost even. One more time. Oh, okay, so that time it just depends on where you touch it, I think. Okay, so that now it's like actually a tie right now. So both got actual facial recognition as well. So if you look at the phone, it will unlock on the A14 and A15. Another thing I noticed is that the A15 requires a 6-pin authentication, whereas the A14 only needs a 4 figure pin. So they kind of upped the security on the A15 a little bit as well. And it doesn't have a single firing speaker, which is actually easy to cover up. But when it comes to the graphics, you actually get smooth and ultra settings. Reloading. And this feels really clean right now. Like that definitely felt like a clean kill. So this definitely feels really smooth and clean. So I'm really liking the gaming performance so far. You could see how quick the refresh rate is as well. So that's definitely going to be a plus. You're able to lock in really well. So I got 3 consecutive kills, like and that just felt really clean. And the phone feels really good in the hand with the shape and everything. It definitely curves around the hand perfectly so that you can just get a good grip on the phone, and it doesn't feel hot at all. It's not warm whatsoever. At the graphics, and we actually are getting smooth and ultra on here as well. So let's see how it holds up. Wow, this actually feels good too. Yeah, the performance is really good on the A14 5G as well as the A15. So if you were a gamer and you were trying to step up to the A15, it's not going to be a big difference. There is more of like a jump in performance with the A15 though. Definitely there's like a jump, because that wasn't happening to me when I was using the A15. I mean the A14. We're gonna take some photos with the cameras. I just want to show you guys what it looks like on both cameras. So if you actually look at the camera sets, we actually do get the wide angle option on the A15, but we don't have that on the A14. Take a picture right here with the A14, and then I'll take one with the A15. And you guys tell me what the difference was when I took that shot between both. Let me know in the comment section what you noticed differently. This is the A14 camera. And then I'm going to take one with the A15. And I don't know if it's just the better display on the A15, but one thing I'm noticing is that I'm actually getting a brighter display, like it looks brighter on the camera or whatever. So the A14 right here, and then the A15. And then since this A15 has a wide angle camera, why don't we just take a wide angle shot right here with the A15. That 5 megapixel definitely looks pretty good. You also do get 10 times zoom on both of these cameras. So it's gonna look really good when you zoom in, like not all the way up to 10 times, but like I would say like 5 times zoom, it'll still have a lot of detail. This is the A14. And this is the A15. This is the A14, and then this is the A15 right here at 5.1 zoom. So they both do offer the 1080 30 frames per second on both devices. So the main advantage is that you're getting the wide angle camera on the A15 versus the A14. But overall, they're basically going to be very similar when it comes to performance. You do get smart view on this one and an AMOLED panel as well. And you also do get a 25 watts fast charging speeds as well. And you get 15 watts fast charging speeds on the A14. So those are the main differences of both of these devices. Is it really worth an upgrade if like you are looking for a better panel and a slightly better performance when it comes to gaming? Then the A15 definitely is a little bit better when it comes to using it performance wise, but the A14 still is very quick. I don't know if it's because it just got the Android 14, but it's extremely quick, and I'm actually really impressed with the speeds on the A14 right now, because it's actually opens up apps a little bit quicker than the A15. So I just kind of wanted to throw that out there, but hopefully you guys did find this video helpful. Type down below in the comment section, I'm still here, so I know you're still kicking it with me. And I just want to remind you to hit the like button so we can get this video out to more people and help beat the YouTube algorithm.